Good morning, Sunray community. As we wrap up what's nearly the completion of the spring semester, as of today at 3 o'clock, we'll start spring break. I'm sure all of you, as well as myself, and everyone needs a couple of days to reinvent themselves, basically, and get ready for the onslaught, basically, of the remaining part of the spring, where we have so many activities going on, and we're so busy. And there's just so much to do if you want to be involved in the school. There's a track, tennis, golf, just a lot of things going on. We got kids at Houston at the livestock show. We just completed one act play. Just a lot of good things going on. The band just finished up a concert and sight reading, and so we're very, very involved and got a lot of good things going on. And to speak about that, if you had a chance last week, come out to Bobcat Relays, see our kids compete. Folks, we got some good kids, and they're doing some great things, from track, from golf to tennis to one act play. We just got good kids. We got good kids, and we got a good community, and we have great parents, and we've got some good employees up here, and we're all working together to do what's in the best interest of all these kids. And I just want to thank you for the opportunity to be able to serve in the capacity and be part of the excellence here in Sunray. I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about school safety. We discussed school safety at our school board meeting the other night. We had community members there. We had the city police force there. We had the mayor, the city manager there. And we talked about what we needed to do as a community and as a school to protect the safety of our kids. And what came out of that is that, and it's on Facebook now, on our Facebook side, is that we're performing a community school safety task force which is going to look at all of our emergency preparedness, look at the safety of the school, and determine the direction that we need to go, and present a proposal to the school board this summer on what you as a community and we as a school come together and form an overall plan. And that way everybody knows our plan, and nobody has to second guess what we're doing at the school to protect your kids. So if you want to be part of that community task force, please contact the school, talk to Jeannie Miller, send her an email, jeannie.miller@region16.net. Just say, I want to be part of the community task force. And we'll be working together this summer, developing a plan to present to the board. And that way we can publicize something to our community and say that this is how we protect our kids. We had a practice lockdown, and we were able to lock this school down, the entire district, in less than 3 minutes. And we have some great employees up here, from our custodians all the way up to our business office, and folks are working in what's best for all of our kids involved. And that was exemplified the type of community we have with the 2 days of the Bobcat Relay. Folks, we as a community, we truly have in our heart and our soul what's best for kids, and that's very impressive. Because at the end of the day, when you have that and your community is driven that way, that's what makes a good school. I just want to thank everyone for being invested and being involved in the school. We finished up with the band. Band finished up concert and sight reading. They did an outstanding job in concert and sight reading. We're very proud of our band. Mr. Hughes has tendered his resignation at the end of the school year, and I want to thank Mr. Hughes for what he's done to get our band to the point where it is now. The size of it, the ability the kids have had for reading music, and just growing our band and moving forward in tradition to build that band to the excellence that we're seeking. We've opened that band position as of last week, and we already have up to 5 applicants since last Thursday. Looking forward to having a band director named by the end of April, first part of May. And just to address that, we've had open positions this year, but to let you know that we have completed filling all of our open positions, with the exception of the band director and the exception of an additional elementary school teacher that we're adding, and an elementary math interventionist. We're filling those positions, and we're getting some really good folks to come in here and fill our open positions. So to put your mind at ease, we've got all that taken care of, and we look forward to being able to name that band director at the end of April at the May board meeting, if not earlier than that. We just have a lot of good things going on. We do have a great school system. We are growing. There's a real possibility that when school starts next year that we could have upwards of 60 kids in kindergarten. And those are kids, 3/4 of those kids are kids that live in the Sunray School District. It's not being grown by transfer kids. We have an influx of transfer kids. And just to reiterate that, the students that apply for transfer in our district, if you go to our website and go to About Us, you can read our transfer application guidelines. We're very, very selective. And we screen those kids that are applying into our district to become a Bobcat. We screen those kids very, very stringently, and we hold those kids up to a very high standard, just like we do all of our other kids. I want to thank you so much for your input, and again, just reaching out to the school. I have people daily. When they have questions about what's going on in school, I get a text message, I get a phone call, I get an email, and I'm quick to respond to those because as a servant to you as your community, I see our school as community service. We're driving and we're driving this school and managing this school and being stewards of what we have because it is your school district. We have a school board election coming up. We have two incumbents running. That's Brian Lee and Shelby Taylor. We have a newcomer that has signed up to run for the board, and that's Jonathan Hadaway. We'll be releasing those early voting hours and days, and actual election day, I believe, is May the 5th. So practice your political process and come out and vote in that school board election. Once again, it is always a great day to be a Bobcat. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve as your school superintendent. If you ever need anything from me, again, you can reach me on my cell phone at 325-226-4490. You can email me, marshall.harrison@region16.net. You can call, make an appointment, come by and see me. You can always call me at the school at extension 2001. Thank you. Have a great spring break, and we'll see you after spring break.